I'm Vernette. I'm the founder of the e-commerce university, the first e-commerce learning subscription site. What keeping you in your current situation? So, be it you are working for people or you are running a business. If you are not happy or not satisfied with your current situations, and then what keeping you in your current situations? Basically, we all do things that we don't like because we afraid of consequences. We are afraid of step up from our comfort zone because we are afraid of the unknown ahead, right? So, for example, when you come to a sucking job, you are still doing the job because you thought that beside the job, you do not know how to make money otherwise. And also, you are afraid to leave your job. Perhaps you don't have the confidence to succeed at your own. Some people stay in the bad situation. For example, if you are in the business, it's out of applications. And then I have another friend running a business with a good friend turned into a good business partner. However, this good business partner isn't pulling her weight. In this case, what would you do? You will cut the ties or you will just drag yourself, continue in the partnership. There are many stories that I can tell you, but the best way, to deal with the situations involving the field of unknown is to analyze all the possible outcome. So if you are scared to quit your job to start a business, for example, then you ask yourself, what is the worst that could be happen if the business completely fail? Then you should come up with a backup plan. Yes, a backup plan. All right. So, for example, for myself, right? For people that who already know me, knowing me that I used to work for people as a qualified accountant. Okay. And then a few years ago, I decided to quit my job to start at my own business, and I choose e-commerce. And what was my backup plan back then? I remember I started e-commerce business a few years ago as a hobby basis. That means in the daytime, I still holding on my corporate job. In the evening and in the weekend, I will run my hobby online business, which is e-commerce. So, but then I still have my backup plan. My backup plan is if everything fails, I will go back to work for people because it was not so difficult for my case. I was an accountant and it is quite easy for me if I want to work for people, if I want to work with people, but I choose not to. That's why I put all in to run the hobby online e-commerce and turn it into a full-time e-commerce business, and I did it seriously. Talking about outline a backup plan. So each backup plan is different from individual to individual. So when you outline a backup plan, you should consider every possible negative scenario. So maybe you need to take into consideration the possible negative scenario that you feel that is a negative scenario. Maybe the venture fail, maybe you will lost money or something like that. Okay, when you take into every possible of negative scenario, it will make your decision to move on very easy because it takes fear out of the equations because you already prepare for it. What is the worst scenario? So I encourage every one of you, before you start your new venture, be it change a new job or start a new business or change a business partner or whatever, you should come up with a backup plan with all the possible negative scenario writing down. That's how you can come up with a plan of action. Plan of action. If you are working for people or you want to venture into a new industry, all right, perhaps you have the plan, but how to execute the plan if you doesn't have a knowledge? You see, not every one of us equipped with full knowledge. Maybe in the school, I studied accounting, so I didn't know how to run a business. So in order for me to pick up a new business, I have to invest in myself to gain the knowledge. So how do I gain the knowledge at the initial stage when I have this thinking that I want to quit my corporate job? When I have a free time in the lunchtime or travel time to the office, I like to search in the Google what are the free courses. I start up with studying free courses available from the internet, because at that point of time I do not know what are the industry that I really want to narrow in. So I study a lot of free courses. So for yourself, if you already have a plan of actions, okay, let's say you want to venture into investment, but you do not know how to invest, you do not have the basic of the investment knowledge. So what should you do? You can Google from the internet what are the short courses or what are the free courses conducted by well-known gurus out there to pick up your interest. You learn dollars bite size, and then you see whether you are really interested in investment. If yes, then you can continue to enroll into some of the courses. This is how we all started. So talking about free courses out there, they are very popular. There are a lot of platforms offer free courses. So for myself, I like to search for Udemy. It is a platform for all kind of online courses. There are free courses, there are paid courses, but the paid courses is not expensive. It's very affordable for different interests. So if you love investment, perhaps you can search for investment. If you love parenting, you search for parenting related courses. Okay, Udemy is one of them. Second one is Skillshare. I also apply for Skillshare. It's also an online learning platform whereby you are able to pick up a new knowledge with a team of friends or a team of colleagues. All right, it's also at a very affordable price. I also learn from creator of online course. All right, creator of online course, as usual, this is a e-learning platform whereby you are able to search either free or paid course. All right, in that platform itself. It consists of many different interests from different industry. It is very, very interesting. Okay, there are courses that teaching people how to teach piano, or there are courses teaching people how to do drop shipping. All right, it's very interesting. Lastly, for myself, I'm currently launched the e-commerce university. It is a e-commerce learning subscription platform whereby inside the platform, I also offer free or paid courses. Okay, but this one is specially tailored for e-commerce people. If you are interested in exploring in e-commerce, or you are a business owner who wish to level up yourself in e-commerce business, perhaps the e-commerce university is a better choice for you. Well, having said that, right, I will list all the link in the comment below. All right, so feel free to go and explore the best online e-learning platform for yourself, and you can start by investing yourself, invest time and effort to gain the new knowledge. I plan